What is the patient's current status? He has lost a lot of blood, and his blood pressure is constantly dropping. Go and get the blood for transfusion quickly. Clamp. Doctor, the patient's heart rate has dropped below the average. And dorsal neutral. It seems there is an infection from the metal fragment that we extracted earlier. What? If we delay it any further, the patient will go into cardiac arrest. I'm going to perform CPR. Doctor, the patient's heart has stopped completely. The patient is no longer. Doctor, you can save my son, right? Please tell me you can save him. Sad he's suffered a lot because of how useless of a mother I've been. I can't let him go just yet. He's my only son, my everything. Please save him! The cause of death is an infection after suffering from an external wound and loss of brain function due to excessive bleeding. Oh, heavens above, please. And Zed, the image contains no discernible text as the face is blurred and no text present in the visible part besides the wake-up sounds. KSSSHH. The surgery is not over yet. Everyone, go back to your positions. Neutral. Prepare the log and check his vitals. Pleading. Dr. Lee, please help to transfuse the blood faster. We'll start with checking the metal fragment extracted from the patient and check for tetanus while we're at it. We can still save him. What's the point in operating on a patient that's already dead? No, it's different. I guess you haven't heard the rumors about him yet. In terms of medical technique, that person is the one you want to trust. At first, I didn't know either. Serious. But he's the one person that can even save the dead. Hands of God, Shin Yu Sung to hell with being a saint, I'm a doctor. Great work, everyone! Well, hello. I guess I won't be using my leave this time either. I thought I could finally get some rest, but I was stuck in the operating room all day today as well. Yes, what an intense life I have. Hands of God, that's the name that was given to me because I can save even the dead. At first, it was all right. Since the joy when I save someone who's on the verge of death with my talent was my motivation for doing this. However, thanks to all the rumors, patients have been flooding in and I haven't had a chance to rest. And with VPS constantly asking for me, I was treated like a portable medical device that could be used any time. I started to wonder if the title, Hands of God, was meaningless. Pretty soon, all the doctors around me started getting scared and chose to leave the hospital. I'm practically an outcast now. When was the last time I had time to myself amidst this intense pressure and the coaxing from others? Sigh. Well, it's great that I earn a lot of money, but I don't have the time to use it. I guess my life's screwed up in this lifetime. I'll open up a can of beer after I get back home. Huh? Did people say that one's life would flash before their eyes before they die? It's so noisy, I can't sleep. I want to rest. No, don't. Extract all text from this image exactly as it appears. If there are multiple separate text blocks, return them on new lines. Do not add any commentary or extra formatting 0. Ignore URL or website. Translate all text to English. Try to analyze context like smile, angry, or any innotation and note them. Angry, happy, scare, ironic, sad, tired, cry, and write specification. Angry, happy, scare, ironic, sad, tired, cry, before text generated. Friend, Ray? Ist, who does this voice belong to? Was mesmo. Scare. Oh, he's getting up. Didn't I die? Look at this, he's opening his eyes. Confused? Whoa. Curious. What's this? Why are my hands like that? Ah, he's up. Oh my cute little Ray. Is that the best you can do? I can't believe how cute my little Ray is, even though he just woke up. Well, he takes after you after all. Scare. What the hell is happening? After I got off from work, I'm sure that I got hit by a truck and died, right? How am I still alive? Honey Ray's hurting, but he's just so cute. And what's with this small body of mine? Sad, don't tell me. I've been reborn as their son, and these people seem to be wearing some kind of cosplay. My little Ray, your dad's beard must have been too prickly. Oh my, there's such a big scratch on your hands. What? Ray's injured? A priest. We have to get a priest to heal him. Oh, come on, it's just a scratch. This much is nothing. I can treat him myself. Treat me? Does she also know medicine? Honestly, this would leave a scar if she just used an ointment on me. The wound is healing right away? This isn't medicine. Could this be magic? All right, I'm done with the treatment. He's all healed. I almost missed it. Look at this. I told you I could do it by myself, didn't I? Ahem. Sad. Whew, yeah, what a relief. Looks like your abilities as a mage are still in good condition. It seems that happy I've been reborn into a new world. Sleep. Sleep. Bong, 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 bong. It's been a while since I have slept this much. It's already been 3 months since I've reincarnated into this place. Firstly, this world is different from the one I came from. Calm. It's what you'd consider your typical fantasy world. Intense. A world where monsters and subspecies similar to humans exist. Because of that, people are easily attacked by monsters. As a result, people have chosen paths dedicating their lives to growing stronger. It's ironic. A point that I found rather interesting was that they decided to develop magic rather than science. Every time Sion heals my injuries, I realize that they rely on magic instead of medical techniques even for the most routine things. Angara. Scared, the last thing I realized was that this wasn't a dream, but my new reality. Yet for some reason, I was able to retain my memories and knowledge from my past life. I never thought I'd be able to relax like this again. Now that I think about it, I never had the chance to enjoy myself because of my work. If it weren't for the car accident, I'm sure I would have died from exhaustion instead. Since I've already been reincarnated, I might as well enjoy this time I have. When am I going to be able to sleep like this again? Extracted text. And deep blue color. You want to be my friend or not? You want to be my friend or not? K-ooh. Huh, what's this? It's like a thin piece of thread passing through my body. What is this cold feeling? I feel refreshed. Is this the mana thing Eiley and Scene mentioned? It doesn't seem easy manipulating it. If I try forcing it, it just scatters everywhere. Let's try to focus on where exactly this thread of mana begins and ends. Mana should work the same way as blood. Let's try to picture the flow of mana like a bloodstream. Try to feel it filling my body, this endless mana, just like that. No need to rush. Slowly. Slowly. Wow, finally it's working. Ha ha, to think I'd be able to do this. Shock the manipulation of free-flowing mana to cast a fire spell. It's worth the 3 years of work that I put in. Although I can manage to understand the flow of mana and memorize the potential pathways it can take, the thing I can't understand is how this book explains manipulating mana. The book tells me to store mana within my body and manipulate it as needed. Since mana is supposed to be drawn from our surroundings, sarcastic, why is it supposed to be stored within us in the first place? On top of that, this seems to limit what we can do with it once it's been stored. No matter how you look at it, it seems inefficient. What if we just let the mana flow naturally without trying to contain it? Wouldn't it be much easier to draw in the mana from our surroundings and use it right then? In that case, we wouldn't have to worry about the quality of mana. We'd even be able to avoid having to use mana circles. While this could be considered a dangerous method not described in any book, it's definitely worth a try. Oh, is what I said, but I never expected the results would be this impressive. I need to test this out more. Look, I can't tell you how proud I feel whenever I see Ray reading a book when he gets a chance. I'm telling you, he's destined to be a magician. Angry, what are you saying? With his physical build, he needs to train as a swordsman. If that happens, our cute Ray will be forced to become a meathead like you. At least I'm a good-looking meathead. If they're going to be that loud. What's the point of hiding from me? Aren't kids around his age supposed to go out and play with friends? I'm just worried that all our Ray wants to do is read books. Come on! There's nothing to worry about. Most people are worried that their children don't like reading, right? You even said that you wanted to raise him into a fine magician, so what's wrong? This isn't enough. I need to create a perfect pathway for mana to pass through. As perfect as possible, too. Is our cute Ray in here? Yes, I'm here, scared he's reading again. Although I'm proud he's here reading and all, I still want him to be able to meet friends his age and play. Is this because I've never quite had the chance to play with him? Sad nice. Ray, do you want to play with me today? Play with you? Is she trying to teach me magic? Yeah, I'm sure she's trying to that she could teach me some things. Yeah, let's play. To think he'd love it this much to be able to play with me, I shouldn't have asked him earlier. Hush now. No more crying, almost time to sleep. Confused. Mom? The books. Where are they? Why are we at the door? Yeah, there's no need for books today. We're going outside to play. Oh, Well, I think it's better if I just study some more. Sad I can't spend time outside playing when I should be practicing. I can't believe you're so studious. What am I supposed to do with you? I'm so proud. But it's really okay for today. Angry, don't you want to see what the outside is like? Let's go outside and try having some fun. Now that I think about it, I've never gone outside after reincarnating, so I don't even know what this world looks like. All right, I guess one day is fine. All right, let's go outside and play. Perfect. Let's go right away then. Years I've spent reading at home. I never even thought of going outside. Myself in a cage of my own. Ahi! Ray, what are you doing? Why don't you try exploring? Hey. Wow, this is amazing. Smile, everyone. Look at this beautiful view. Wow. Before I was reincarnated, I was forced to live under constant pressure. Due to the expectation from others, I was slowly dying from the inside out. Ironic surviving was the best I could do. I've never felt liberated like this before. However, I'm glad I was born into this world. Mom, huh? I'm sorry, but I can't extract the text from this image. Thank you for taking me outside. An emergency patient to the operating room immediately. Doctor, the next surgery is in 5 minutes. None scare. Save me. Doctor, you need to go. Ray, V-Tech. Oh my, did you have a scary dream? It was a dream. Sigh. To think I'd have a dream like this after having such a great time. Boy, hey. Traditional European-style town with timber-framed buildings and records of a castle or church tower in the background? That's right, I was reborn into this world. I will definitely not live the way I did in my previous life. Honey, it's signing Nea. I'm back. Welcome back. Did you have fun? Yeah. That's right. Mom, please, teach me magic. Wait, how can he be this lovable and cute? You want to train yourself already? If you want, Mom is always happy to teach you. Haha. No matter how many times I see this reaction, I can't get used to it. Since it's a request from Ray, why don't we get started now? An angry fire. Wow. His reaction? Look, Ray, it's fire. Isn't that cool? Wow. Maybe that wasn't cool enough? That's because this is magic that I've used a few times before. Shall we sit down first? Okay. The thing about magic is energetic, that you take mana and transform it into its intended form. Fire, using a trigger word along with a triggering action in order to cast a spell. Easy, right? Mom, I have a question. Yes, Student Ray. Is there any other method you can use to transform mana? What I mean is take fire as an example. You burn mana and you gather mana that you want to combust, then apply friction. Instead of transforming the mana 3 times, isn't doing it once simpler? Although, if you do that, the mana will scatter quickly. Oh my, that's quite an advanced question? While that is true, it's not impossible. If the 3 events are grouped together and then stabilized, it might be possible. That is, in theory. Aha! To stabilize it, does that mean that, in a completed state, you can add more attributes? Excited. Wow, that was quite an attack. Oh, it works. Scare. What was that? What happened? Right now, I have no idea. Even the moment before he used magic, I didn't notice it. When you use magic, mana flow always happens. I've been told that I'm quite sensitive to mana, but even I didn't feel it. As expected, it's easier to understand if you think of it as a molecule, and if you were to combine it with mana to form a compound, you won't have to inject the mana ray. What the hell is this child? Oh no, I was too focused. Mom, what's wrong? Huh? It's just that I was just so proud that Ray is able to use magic. Really, I must be a genius. Our son is so cool. That night, and it's a serious problem. What should we do if he gets dragged away to the academy at a young age? In order to prevent that from happening, let's do our best. Are they talking about me? You know, it's not as easy as it sounds. Ray is a genius that comes every 1,000 years. What if he catches the eyes of the academy then? I don't know what kind of place the academy is, but thoughtful it seems like I could be dragged away to that place. To make sure that doesn't happen. As expected, I need power. Happy. I wanted to learn magic for fun. Tash, yeah. Oh, is it morning already? Since I've been spending so much time indoors, I can't tell how time is passing. Well then, why don't I head out? Ray, 15 years old. As Ray's experimentation and research on magic continued to dive deeper, Using his genius level of understanding, he was able to improve much quicker than anyone else. As a result of him absorbing an insane amount of mana during this process, his hair turned pure white. Oh right, I need to bring this too. I don't know how much use my medicinal knowledge will be, but let's just give it a try. I can fix those who are ill. But before I leave, maybe one last time. Fire! Where I wanted, shock ice. Great, it's perfect. Why don't I start heading out? XHO, tack! This seems like a suitable spot. I don't have to pay those who are you. This is kind of embarrassing. I can heal anyone who isn't feeling well. Everyone is welcome. Oh, what a nice young man. You're right. Oh, Hogor. Ironic little boy, go play saint somewhere else. I haven't had a good laugh like that in a long time. Same. Ironic, you shouldn't tease sick people like that. Who do these people think I am? No. I expected this. Let's just wait a bit. I can't believe nobody came. I guess it can't be helped. I should go home for today. Can you really heal anyone who is sick? Meh. No matter what kind of patient it is. Finally, my first pay? Huh. Can you really fix them? Or, I knew it. I knew there was no way a brat like you would be able to heal anyone in the first place. Ein Dorf. Ironica Grau. Is she serious? Hey, Shorty. What? Shorty? I may look like a useless 15-year-old on the outside, but there isn't a patient in this world I cannot fix. Stop judging by appearances. I'm sure he's just a little brat. But what is this weird sense of trustworthiness? Yes, you're right, sorry. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the sole daughter of Viscount Gade, Gade von Elisha. Ironic, not short. My name is Ray. She's a noble? No wonder she's wearing such fancy clothes. Why are you using formal language all of a sudden? Just talk like you did a while ago. Come. Oh, okay. Anyways, the patient I mentioned earlier is my father, Viscount Gade. Could it be a malignant tumor? Then we should go take a look. If it's an emergency, every second counts. But if it's a tumor the size of a balloon, it may be too late already. Clack! We're here, let's head in. Of course it's huge. It is a noble's home after all. My lady, you're back! Butler! How is father doing? Sad my lady. About that, the Viscount. His condition worsened suddenly and he passed away. You're lying! My lady! No! Father! Ironic Alicia? Hoishis. No, father, please. May I take a quick look? This is a black and white abstract image with vertical streaks. What did you do? It's weak, but I can still feel it. We can still save him. Confused? Ray, my father. Pleading, please save him! AI, all right, don't worry. Who is that child? I'm not sure. I think he came with Alicia. How could an unknown commoner be let into a Viscount's estate? On top of that, he claims he can save the dead Viscount? Confused? Neutral? Isn't he just a con artist? Scare maybe he intends to steal precious metals after getting in here. That's not what's important at this point. I just want to hang onto any last bit of hope and pray that this child can bring about a miracle. Want to hang onto any last bit of hope. I can't believe it's grown this big and has rotted to the point where it became this dark. First, I'll have to focus my man and form it into a scalpel. Tish! You! What do you think you're doing? What do you mean by that? I'm trying to fix him. Don't be ridiculous. How could you treat him like that? Ironic. If you don't trust me, I could just stop right now. I don't have a problem with that. You brat! Captain! Auntie's ironic. Let's trust in this child for now. I understand, madam. Yeah, stop shouting and go elsewhere. You're disturbing me. Ironic, this arrogant brat. Pools is coming out instead of blood after I poked at the tumor. Ha! This isn't just a tumor anymore. This is skin that is necrotized because of poison. Angry, extract all text from this image, exactly as it appears. If there are multiple separate text blocks, return them on new lines. Do not add any commentary or extra formatting. Ignore URL or website, translate all text to English, try to analyze context like smile, angry, or any annotation and note them. Angry, happy, scare, ironic, sad, tired, cry, and write specification. Angry, happy, scare, ironic, sad, tired, cry before text generated. Now then, shall I get started? Firstly, I need to get rid of the parts that are rotten. Then make an incision on the side of his chest. URK. As expected, his lungs are also rotting. Just how long has this been left alone? But I guess he's kinda lucky in a sense. The rotten part isn't huge, so he'd be able to recover even if I cut the whole part out. After that, I'll create some thread using mana and stitch it up. The child that the young miss brought here. I'm really left speechless. Not only does he have a kind of charisma that can't be seen among the young Mrs. peers, the masterful movements of his hands. Koto. I'll finish by tying it up. He's like a puppeteer that's perfected the craft of making dolls. No, he's like a god. That boy might actually show us a miracle. I agree. How all right, we're almost done. Now I just have to help with some circulation. Now, if I use mana to perform the role of an AED and give the heart a little massage. Angry Vevsarfs. It's done. He's alive. The surgery went well. Surprise, what's wrong with their reactions? Ah, I see. Scare he's bleeding because blood suddenly started to circulate in his dead body. You brat! I knew it. I knew you were a con artist. You again? Excuse me, I'd like to explain the situation. You're still trying to lie your way out of this. He's alive now, though? You're still going at it. How is he in any way alive? All I see is a bloodied body. That's not going to be a problem. He's really alive. Shut up! I can't believe you opened up a nobleman's body. Do you still consider yourself a human? Just wait. Allow me to explain. Ray, you told me that you could save him for sure. You told me to trust you. Calm, wait, just listen to what I'm trying to say. Look at what you did. My father's dead because I brought you here. He's really all cured. You just need to wait and see. Ironic, why are they all behaving this way? Is it because they don't have any experience in surgeries? You lowly commoner bastard. Not only did you harm the Viscount, you're coveting the young miss too? Have you not done enough by humiliating the body of the Viscount? I went through all that trouble to save him. But not only did I not get any thanks, you're even pointing your sword at me. What did you just say, that I'm a con artist that kills people? You guys messed with the wrong person. Wait, I'm sure that they're angry, but it's a very likely reaction if you think about the standard of this world. I'll say it again. The treatment was a success. Please wait until he stabilizes. I will take my leave now. Isucker says. Scare. Also, I'm warning you, but please don't block my path. Touch this. Arrogant. Calm hold. Amatotaver self-rakes our sons. A mana hold? How is he able to use this magic? Commander, what are you doing? Stop that bastard now! We'll send a line for Nanayar Fuar. Angry. He won't be able to use various types of magic all at once. Hurry! Yes, sir. Hold! Cock! The dual magic? HMPH. He's already able to use dual magic at his age. Just what does that brat do? This is the last warning. Don't stop me. No matter how big the difference is in medicine, this is too much. To think they'd treat me like a con artist and a child that doesn't know anything. Even then, he was the first patient I treated in this world. As expected, my medical skills won't work here. Ray, you're late. Oh no, I was so lost in thought that I forgot. What time did Mom tell you to come home? 7. And what time do you think it is now? Do you not understand how many sketchy people there are in this world? As punishment, you're grounded for 2 days. No matter where I go, I'm treated like a child. Meanwhile, at the Viscount, what on earth happened just now? Who was that child? Dead? Good morning. Angry. Huh? The Viscount is alive. Shocked. How can this be? Is the Viscount really alive? You told me to trust you, you lowly commoner bastard. Please take responsibility and find that person immediately. This matter puts our family's honor on the line. Me? The magic. Find him and apologize directly for your rudeness. Yes, I understand. It's really interesting, though. How could such a young boy do something so amazing? Is he a saint, perhaps? A saint? Even so, I have never heard of a saint being able to use magic. About that, me too. Please take a look at the Viscount's peaceful expression. He had definitely passed away. Everyone saw it, right? If it was not a saint who raises the dead, then how is this possible? What is a saint? Chosen by God and possessing immense amounts of divine power. They are beings that can hear the voice of God. Beings that are loved by God. They are God's representative and incarnation. But really, that child? I didn't hear that a saint was in the kingdom. Salkarson. But then, he might be a saint that is still unknown? That's right. Wasn't this a disease that even the high priest couldn't cure? I'm certain that the person who cured him was a saint. Baitarkau, sorry, angry. Then to a saint. What on earth did you do, Commander? I'm sorry. Because of my ignorance, I've caused trouble for the Viscount. So I interfere. No. Didn't everyone just stand by and watch? It's everyone's fault. Ray. No. The Saint. Let's all meet him and ask for forgiveness. What on earth are you talking about? Dad! Did you say a saint? Angry. What exactly happened without me knowing? About that. A saint cured you, Father. So the reason why I'm awake is because of the saint, and all I'm hearing right now is how rude you all were to him. Just what did Viscount? Stop creating a fuss. Mobilize all the manpower we have in this mansion and find him by using any means possible. Right now! Is someone talking about me? Good luck, Ray. Heal! The trainer rushed to the injured person. Hey! Oh my, you failed so cute. Fire! Huh, that's weird. Light! Whoa! Heal! Why won't this work? Why? Now let me explain. Listen carefully. Heal is a spell that uses mana to increase your target's vitality. That's so oversimplified. Try imagining that you're using your mana to create a layer over your target. Like this. Heal. It's not too hard, so try it again. You got this. Sad, okay? Russell, huh? What's that sound? Oh, it's a deer! It looks like he severely hurt his leg, though. That's unfortunate. Perfect. Ray, why don't you try treating the deer? Confused? The deer? Think of it as practice. He needs help anyways. I guess it would be better than practicing on a twig. Try approaching the deer without surprising it. Curious. Why does it seem like she's enjoying this situation? Sargum,